You know, I watched the 6 o'clock news tonight. It was like watching the Rocky Horror show. First up was that fellow that the police, or killed if you like, whacked at that G7, what you call it, G7 protest near the Bank of England. Fellow was a news agent apparently, or just selling papers on a stall, and they whacked him on the legs and knocked him over, and he died about 2 minutes later. And he wasn't even involved, had his hands in his pockets. And then after that, there was there was a copper driving about 100 miles an hour or something, 94 miles an hour, killed a 16-year-old teenager. Didn't even have his light flash thing on, whatever it is, siren. You know, it's one thing after another like that. This is supposed to be civilised. I think we're going back to the Middle Ages. You know, 300 or 400 years back, or even into the 500 back. You know, we've got today's technology with Middle Age, I don't know, mentality. You've got kids knifing each other, guns, drugs. Why? Why do they need all that? There's all this technology. You're told they're geeks in front of a computer all night long, and they're not. There's all these things to do that you could do, and what do? Kill each other. Yeah, man, and all this. You know, on the streets of Brixton, it's just drugs. Shooting, killing, guns. I mean, why? With all this technology and so-called civilisation, why do they need all that? Is it the influence of these computer games where you can kill someone really easy because it looks so real? You know, Xboxes and PlayStations and all that, and then there's the violence on the telly. You know, and even when they use guns on the telly, you hear the clink of the shells as they hit the floor and things like that. Does this turn them all on or what? You know, why are we getting so sick? Why is it getting worse instead of better? 21st century. It's more like the 12th century. You know, it's ridiculous. Where else can it go? Now they're talking about legalising drugs like alcohol. I mean, if they give up, it's all to do with money, saving millions of pounds, that's all. And there was a video that I did last night about, called Hospital, and all these teenagers and that, all getting drunk. One got knocked down, it cost £5,000 to put him back together. He got knocked down by his mate, apparently, who was drunk. Nearly killed him, and then it shows you 4 months on, and they're drinking together in a pub like nothing's happened. You know, still sort of bragging, thinking it's, what's the word? Cool. Cool. You know, I mean, how stupid is it? And all these kids think it's so great. That's my little rant for tonight. I might do another one later. I don't care, because I'm cool, man.